Yo, what up? It is the 11th of the 11th. It is currently 10:23 p.m. on a Monday, and usually I would say the 11th of November, but I mean, come on, it's too easy. With the nice, it's an alliteration. I was about to say alliteration for some reason. If you stand still outside, you can hear it. Winter's footsteps, the sound of falling leaves. Stay warm. I guess it's sort of turning into winter season because the seasons in this game, I think, formally change at some point in between. Also, yeah, I added this Mario sprite. I had that in Fork's stuff set of designs, so I figured I'd use it. But I said yesterday I was going to move this path, so yes, I've moved this path one to the left. As you can see, it's pretty obvious. And also added this little beach path that cuts right through to the beach. It took me a while deliberating to decide if this was the way I wanted to do it, but I figured, yeah, it's probably the best way. So yeah, now we've got this extra space, but more importantly, this has made this... Wait, has it become symmetrical? Oh no, it hasn't become symmetrical. I didn't... Wait, no. Oh man, I thought... Do I have to shift it again? I guess I have to. Well, if I want it to be symmetrical, then I do. Man, I thought I had it figured out, but I guess I don't. Which means this path has to move as well. Oh, this path was perfect, though, because it had... it was the palm trees right here. Well, now I feel kind of stupid. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. But that's the whole reason I moved it, is because I wanted the area around the museum to be symmetrical. Man. Okay, well, I'll do that. I'll fix that again, I guess, tonight, after I've done for today. Pitfall. It's actually been a while since I've seen one of these. But yeah, I want to have that area be nice and symmetrical. So, yesterday I was doing some, after finishing up, I was doing some, just a little bit of, not modeling, but just sort of viewing the town, I have a Minecraft recreation of the town, and I was using that to just sort of map out sort of what I was thinking in terms of, what I was thinking in terms of the fruit areas, and I've sort of determined, and this isn't fully solid that yet, but basically my plan is that the current peach area is going to go up a bit more, and that the apple area is going to be, well, the apple area is going to be decently big, but I was struggling with just making them all be relatively balanced, because I didn't want to have one be too small. So I've made it so in my plan here that each tree has at least 20 of its representatives, which means there's at least 20 pear trees, at least 20, all those. Granted, that obviously excludes palm trees, because, I mean, there may be 20 palm trees, I didn't count them, but they're not part of the count, because they, I'm pretty sure the amount that I have is literally the maximum amount from just trying to, experiment. Oh yeah, I had this for Marina. So, one thing that I figured out was, because I wanted to have an area with a lot of cedar trees, I need to start buying cedar saplings, every day. And actually, I forgot that this was a thing, but the saplings that show up here are actually randomized, so you can get multiple cedar saplings in one day. I thought I was going to be stuck at one per day, which I thought was going to make this a lot slower, but basically, and I'll show this once I go outside, there's a whole area, in fact, actually, I need to get Genji his medicine. There's a whole area that I've got planned out for cedar trees, because I like cedar trees, and I think I like the idea of just having a bunch of them in one area, but I might still, spread them out throughout the town, depending on how I feel, just to not make it too segmented. But basically, maybe including this, grab this real quick, but this, from the left of this orange tree, so basically this cherry tree, all of these trees, all of these ones, coming up to around here, all of these, which we already have some here, are all going to be cedar trees. So basically this area that's sort of, if I draw it out here, this finger being the, like, you know, outer skirts, going down here and then around here. So basically this square, which is quite a big area, I might do so some of these trees off to the side are still orange trees and not have it just be this section, because it really isn't that much, and I still wish... I think I should figure out all of the spots that trees can grow in this specific area, because I really want to have more orange trees, because it looks kind of sparse, especially in like this sort of sector around here and towards this edge. I want to have this like absolutely filled up. But for now, we're going to do some cedar trees here. Am I saying it right? I think it's cedar. It sounds right to me, at least. I don't really care, to be honest. I can be kind of pedantic about pronunciations when other people mispronounce stuff sometimes, so me not being wrong is kind of important, because then it makes me a hypocrite. And God forbid that. But, yeah, let's just plant these. But yeah, especially in wintertime, these will look really nice, because in wintertime, they have Christmas lights, or at least around the Christmas time they'll have Christmas lights, and that'll look really cool if there's like a bunch of them, I think. But yeah, I think the biggest thing that was blocking me from, you know, doing all this tree renovation stuff before was because I was discouraging myself from doing any, getting rid of any normal trees, especially because of the Acorn Festival and needing to have, you know, a good amount of those so that I was able to, get enough to get all the furniture I needed. Ooh, a fossil. But yeah, I'm glad I'm now being able to do this a lot more. But yeah, so pretty much all of the trees around here are going to be, I guess they're kind of like pine trees, cedar. They are called cedar trees, though. Yeah, and I might have a few normal trees sprinkled in, and that's another thing, is that I was planning on having some normal trees sprinkled throughout the entire town, just so that, you know, because they undergo changes during the year that no other types of trees do. Like, you can even see it, that the normal tree is different from the cherry tree right here. I should sell the stuff I've got on me, actually. Like, in spring, they get cherry blossoms, which looks very nice, and you know, stuff like that. So I do want to have normal trees still, because otherwise, you know, that's just sort of a part of the... I'm not going the right way. It's just sort of a part of the game that you would never see in this town. Not that... Well, you know, series isn't continuing past the end of this year, but still, it's a longevity thing. And yeah, I guess that's weird. Like, the final town tour is gonna take place during winter. Like, I don't know if I have my town ready for winter, you know? Yeah, no, I'm selling a raw fossil. Yeah, get off my back. So it's been storming right before I started. The biggest crashing of lightning happened. It was like, I could tell, well, thunder. The lightning, like, you could tell it was far away, because, you know, the lightning happened, and then it was like a couple seconds, and then the thunder crashed. It was like, but it was so loud. It was ridiculous. Like, I used to be pretty scared of lightning, just because I was irrationally, you know, worried that things were just going to explode because they'll, you know, be struck by lightning or whatever. Which isn't exactly something that can't happen, but considering that the, you know, chance of any particular spot being struck by lightning is an odd 1 in a million chance, you know, it's not something to harbor on very much, I wouldn't say. Especially when there's so many other things that are actually more likely to happen instead. So yeah, I'm not too bothered, but I mean, it still makes me jump, like... I am not immune to being made jumpy. In fact, it's probably my one greatest weakness. Or just my one weakness at all, if I had to keep one weakness. I don't think I'd keep any of them. I got weeds here. I'm gonna look, actually. I'm gonna see if my town ranking is being affected by all of this stuff. Actually, I'll do it later. Because I want to... let's mix it up. Today we're going to start with the left side of town and move our way to the right. I do like this side. I'm actually starting to like it a lot more because of the area. And the orange tree area I just really like conceptually, even though I haven't, you know, it's still pretty barren at the moment. I'm really looking forward to making that place look better and adding in a bunch more yellow tulips and sort of spreading them around. I might just do a bunch of yellow flowers there because even though they don't, you know, yellow isn't orange, obviously. Even though they, you know, don't perfectly match, it'll still look pretty good. Because, you know, I mean, it's the general palette. I might even throw in some yellow and red, like just sort of a mixture. And I think that could look pretty cool. But I really like the idea of the orange tree area just being this really dense, you know, area that's so filled with that color. I think it's going to look really cool. You can change the way a room feels by changing the color of the lighting. White is pure and clean, blue is calming, and yellow... Well, actually, yellow drives you completely crazy. Is that why you have a white... I mean, it's a yellow lampshade, but it's a white light, I think. I actually like yellow. I have yellow... Yeah, I have yellow lights on right now. I don't think I go crazy. I don't know if that's true or if she's just making something up. Oh, hey, I want this red pansy. Oh, the rain's picking up outside. I don't know if that can even be picked up. Is that... I don't know. But yeah, like, this whole area of yellow tulips, like... I just want this to... You know, be going all the way around. And one thing is that you can kind of tell that I did this, but I used to plant trees in a grid pattern. You can sort of see this by the way that they're sort of like, you know, all lined up like this. And I kind of want to make it so that they're a little bit more random. So hopefully when I figure out what spots a tree can even be in these areas, that I can sort of fix that and make it look a little bit more, you know, random. Let's see how Genji's doing. Yeah, he's still sick. There you go. But yeah, I'm super excited for the orange tree area. Although today I might fix up the peach area a bit. Thanks to you, I feel a bit better. I'm not super pumped yet, but I'm getting on toward half pumped. Well, that's good, I guess. But yeah, I'm grabbing some of these. I need to grab red pansies because my red pansy garden right next to my house actually needs to be expanded because of the, well, expansion of the path. Oh, hey Marina. Granted, that's going to become bigger tomorrow because of the fact I was one off. Maybe it'll sound weird coming from me all of a sudden. Mateio's such a cute town. I help Mateiio. It's a nice place. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot Red's here today. So much to do today. Peewee. I love watering stuff. Seen anything around that needs watering? Yeah, I do every day. It's like the one thing I do. Oh, a fishing tourney this Sunday. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or you can watch them and be much happier. Yeah, you can tell that was written by a bird. I think I talked about this, but when I was a kid, when I first heard the phrase, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I was confused why that phrase existed and why we were killing birds. Which, to be fair, I mean, I think that's a kind of a valid question. Ah, lacrosse, my childhood favorite. I want to get into it again. Sweating bullets, muscles aching, full-on dominating. Man, was I a hunk. Okay, Poncho, don't get too excited there. Also, I did not read Poncho as a lacrosse type, but that just, I guess, speaks to my lack of, well, my lack of knowledge on him since he moved back. Yeah, dude, I'm so surprised how well the yellow tulips fit in with the oranges. Like, it looks pretty similar. Yeah, just like every space there being filled with like yellowy, orangey flowers. Maybe I should go back to buying flowers every day just so that I can actually like keep up. Because I might not be able to fill up these areas as much as I want to within, well, you know, while there's still time left in the year. I could maybe use some of these sun cosmos in the orange area. I don't know. They're a bit too bright. Like yellowy. Yeah, I already checked that. Yeah, but that's for for another day. It might be in the coming days. I'll definitely make it my next mice shop, huh? That's not a different... Okay, yeah, mice shop. I definitely want to work on the orange area next. That's my priority after peaches. I actually don't even know why I did peaches first. Also need to start updating the thumbnails again, because now I don't have any excuse as to why I've not been. I haven't actually even been doing like the descriptions or anything, it's just been the titles. So hopefully in the coming days. I'll do it gradually though, because god, doing it all at once is very annoying. Anything new today, Red? It doesn't look like it. What is this? Is this a calm painting again? Strange painting. No, wasn't it a fine painting and a... Yeah, I don't need strange. You're hopeless, Red. You're hopeless. If there was a gun pointed to your head and you needed to give me a new painting, you'll... Let's just say that something else would be painted, if you know what I'm saying, and they wouldn't be using acrylics. That's all I'm saying. A cabin chair. No, I need a cabana chair. Cabana. No, Red. Unfortunately, you're a loser and you don't have anything good for me. Thanks a lot. Yeah, no problem. You know, maybe the way the town looks is being influenced by the way it looks during fall, because everything is so nice and, like, umber, and, you know, it makes everything, I think it just fits a lot of the aesthetics better. I don't know, I'm excited to see what this place looks like when it's, all green again for my flower, things. Like, once again, the series won't, be a thing by that point, but, you know... I don't know if it literally goes straight into snow, or if there'll be a couple days where we see green before it turns. I actually don't remember what it's like. Disco S, this is a place where men meet and discuss, manly things like how to spruce up your space with lace and flowers. I've read that dialogue a million times anyway. Yeah, but winter is, you know, it's very... white across the board, and you know, it's not very interesting in comparison. You know, I like the season. I like the well, time of year is nice, even though it's summer, and for me in real life, you know, Christmas is fun. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like compared to all of the aesthetics of Animal Crossing, winter might be my least favorite. Just because it's too... I don't know, it's like too white, you know? I mean, maybe that's just the way I'm remembering it. Maybe when it becomes that time. I mean, I like the variety, mind you. I prefer the fact that, you know, the aesthetics are constantly changing, so even if there's ones that I like more than others, I still like the fact that it, you know, the seasons change. So, you know, I don't think it's bad necessarily. I just think, I don't know. But this might just be from me fearing what it's going to look like, if it's going to affect the way the way I've decorated looks. You know, Cuba Marina? What do you think is up with them? They're friends. Really? You think they're just friends? Well, that's boring. Such is life, Hugh, such is life. But yeah, rest assured, even though this series will end... which I know I'm bringing up a lot today, I don't know why. Even though the series will end soon, sooner than I'd almost like, honestly, I'll still be here. I'll still be playing every single day. It just won't be broadcasted. In fact, I'm almost gonna be worried that I'm gonna like forget, you know, because it's so easy for me to remember to play just because of the inherent, like, you know, that it's not stress, but like okay, like when I see the fact that it's almost 11 p.m., it's like, oh god, the shops are about to close. Which, I mean, probably I would still, you know, want to hit the shops being open when it's, you know, next year. In fact, you know, I think I'll actually be more on top of it because the fact I wouldn't have to record means that like, I'll be able to play no matter what, you know, the circumstances are, whereas now, I sort of have to find a nice time where I know I've got, like, 20 minutes cleared. Oh, look! Black Cosmos, that's cool. Yeah, I need to know that I've got, like, 20 minutes cleared, uninterrupted, which can be a bit tricky to get right, because, you know, if I'm, like, preparing, like, I don't know, you know, there's scenarios. Let me just, I don't want to hide this black flower. So I'll put it here, but that's subject to moving. I like this little section of my black flowers. I think it fits in well there. But yeah, maybe that'll look worse during winter. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna... Because, like, you know, with Ralston, I pick that up and play it, you know, like, pretty quick. I don't usually, like, delay that. Although it can depend on the day, of course. That's all subject to vary. Wait, that's meant to be there. I'm actually going to start... I want to get as many white pansies as possible, just so that I can really start filling in this area, because I want to have the whole... Honestly, maybe even have the whole area filled. Like, not even as this grid pattern, just have it all be white pansies. Or maybe alternate with something. I don't know, but... I really like the way they look, especially with the museum. I think they fit... It's because of that, you know, the white and blue mixture. I don't know if the museum roof is blue all the way. Like, I don't know, because I know there's stuff that can vary, like, minuscule things that can vary between towns. I don't know if the museum roof color is one of those things. Hey, Pompom. I have a really important question for you. What color do you think suits me best? Like bluish, I think. Yes, that's definitely me. Okay, now that you helped me, I'm going to give you this. And take care of it, okay? It wasn't easy finding Dinatile. So don't go crazy and drop chocolate ice cream on it. But it's a Dinatile. That's like what you're supposed to do in a diner. Drop ice cream on everything. Oh, we gotta... Oh! New orange rose. Hell yeah. Let's go. We only need one more orange rose. And then... Oh, look at that. Okay, trust the process here. The blue roses are still a work in progress. They are definitely not making it easy. It's just a very rare, like, thing. I mean, it doesn't help that the recipe is, well, you know, the combination is purple and black, which are already two colors that are hard to get. But yeah, and then you've got to wait for them to actually make something. I'm not going to go... I stopped time traveling in Ralston because I started doing it when I lost literally all my flowers. But I'm going to stop now, or I have stopped, now that I've sort of gotten a bit back on my feet. But I think that means I need to pick up the slack a little bit in terms of, like, how many flowers I'm going and buying from the stores and stuff like that. Because, you know, I haven't really been doing that, because you know, I mean, I was going to say because I thought I had enough, and I mean, I kind of do, but there's things that I'm planning that need a lot of flowers, like that white pansy area, I need a lot of flowers, so I'm going to go around. I might not work on the peach area today. I'm just going to go around and see if I can find any extras so that I can, you know, fill it in a bit more. And I might get rid of the trees. In fact, I think I am. I think I'm going to get rid of the trees because, you know, when I want a good, like, type of garden, it's just really annoying having trees being in the way, especially because they, like, obstruct my view and make it hard to tell if if the flower needs to be watered or not. It's really annoying. My pansies, there we go. That's the ticket. But yeah, because villagers have been planting flowers around their houses, there should be, you know, a few extras. my strategy of planning gardens around villagers' houses is not exactly accelerating that process. In fact, it's making it more difficult because the, places around their houses are blocked from, having more flowers show up, but it's fine. It's fine. But I kind of missed this, like, when these random arrangements of flowers. It does look nice. Did I have a yellow tulip on me that was gonna... No. Oh, Poncho. Hello. My man, my bud. Listen, don't even pause. Just take a look at this letter. To Poncho. To be or not to be. To be. B2. I won. Bingo. That was so corny, but that's all I've got. How did Sunday bingo? Okay, so this means I need to send this letter to 5 different people, or else? Spooky. That must have been, like... It's, like, pretty early internet stuff where, like, people would say, like, you need to send this message around to 5 different people, or, like, 10 people, or else you get cursed. And, like, your next, like, you'll die or something, like, I don't know, it's some random thing. Your spirit of a dead girl will haunt you, or something like that. I think it's funny. It's, like, I mean, arguably it's, like, weird fear-mongering, and it's probably not very moral, but, I don't know. There's something about that as a concept that's very, it's kind of, yeah, it's pretty nostalgic to me, I think. It's the sort of thing that people do that I feel like nobody, at least now, like, nobody's, like, getting tricked by that, but, I mean, maybe kids are, but it's, I don't know, it's just kind of funny to me. I mean, obviously there were also ones like that were, like, trying to spread viruses, because, viruses benefited from telling people to spread them around, and if they did, then other people would get infected. A lot of stuff about cybersecurity in general has just really changed a lot, because, like, computers would just get... I mean, I wasn't really alive when this was happening, but, the idea of just a computer getting a virus was pretty common. And, so I grew up very afraid of computer viruses, because I knew they could be pretty dangerous, and that it didn't take much for, to, like, lose stuff on your hard drive and stuff like that, and just generally, have a worse time with your computer. So yes, I was very anxious of getting a computer virus. And I'm clean at the moment, so, it's worked out at least a bit. Yeah, so this is looking good, but yeah, I don't know, I think maybe I'll just have the entire section filled out, because, I mean, I don't know, maybe that'll look a bit too repetitive. Yeah, I don't know. I want to limit, because I've talked about this, but I want to limit this sort of grid pattern, and I've done this a lot. Hey, Peewee. What's it do ya? We're buds, right? You want to have some kind of secret friend password? Like you said, freaky, and I say Sasquatch. Freaky? What? You're gonna have to come up with it. Understood. Is this just like a greeting? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll go. How you holding? Yeah, there we go. How... It's like this. How you holding? It's like, hey, you say it to people when you're wondering how they are, How you holding? It's not a question, but, I mean, it's sort of like, what's up? You can sort of say it. I think every time we meet, we should say, how you holding? Yep. How you holding? Say this every time I see you, so you better respond. Yeah, let's see if he does it. How you holding, Peewee? How you holding? There you go, that works. And Peewee's gonna break me now. I like that. I'm glad we got this extra orange rose. I should bring in the blue roses that I've got, because there's nothing stopping me from, taking them over, but I just sort of haven't yet. Man, I've already 30 minutes in. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, sell these cherries. So yeah, what was I even talking? Oh yeah, I don't know about this grid pattern that I do for flowers, because I don't want to do it too much, but I also feel like I'm not doing it too much. But I'm wary of the fact that I could easily sort of make my gardens look a little bit too repetitive by doing the same patterns over and over again. Also, I didn't just sell... Okay, I did that like complete autopilot, so for all I knew I could have sold all of my golden tools. Actually, I'm pretty sure if you do that, then he says, hey, you're about to sell something that you should not be selling. Because I've, accidentally almost done that before. Clumsy old me. Oh yeah, I was gonna check see if my town rating's gone down from the weeds that I've got in my, God damn, get a coherent sentence out, mate. The weeds that I've got in the Paria, because I've got a couple there, and I'm worried that it's, like, sort of brought my ranking down. Let's see. The environment. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Absolutely mind-blowing. It's nice. That's good. That's good. Just wanted to make sure, because, like I said, I need the lilies of the valley to show up so that I can continue expanding the Paria a little bit more. But yeah, that's probably going to wrap it up for today. Tomorrow I think I'll be working more on the peach area tomorrow, and then figuring out what I want to do with this, this sort of area of the white pansies. I know I want to use white pansies. I don't know if I'm going to use something else, like, maybe, let's see what a white cosmos looks like in there. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. I would wonder. I'm curious to see what that would look like on a wider scale. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they clash, but like not in a good way, you know. I'm not a big color expert, so I'm not. I don't know, I just see it and my thoughts are in my head, so I don't, it's not from a place of, like, knowledge. Excuse me. It's just sort of like the way my brain works. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Yeah, and tomorrow we'll probably be doing something similar to today. I can't believe I went on for 30 minutes today. Man, it really doesn't feel like that, but it's a good sign that I'm having fun. That's good. But yeah, that's, gonna be about it for today.